Week 10 weekend is here. We've got QBs out, one surprisingly clean injury report, and major returns trending in the right direction. Let's break down some of the biggest storylines headed into the weekend. What's up, football fans? Cardinals, Texans, Rams, Bills, Panthers, Commanders, and Ravens fans. We got one for you. The season is moving fast, and the injury reports haven't been too kind to players, so let's hop into it. For the Cardinals, your team announced that it's sticking with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, while simultaneously announcing that it's sending Kyler Murray to the IR for his foot injury. But your head coach wanted to stress that it's not season-ending. He said Murray will have a chance to return if his foot gets healthy. So this means you get a guaranteed at least 4 weeks with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. Now for the Texans. CJ Stroud has already been ruled out for your game against the Jaguars with the concussion that he received against the Broncos in Week 9, which means backup Davis Mills will make his first start since 2021. But he does have 2 appearances this season. Now let's look at some players who are trending to return. For the Rams, Puka Nacua received a chest injury in your game against the New Orleans Saints in Week 9. And while many thought he would return to the game, because the Rams were up so big, it didn't really make sense for it. Puka was limited almost all week but logged his first full practice on Thursday. And head coach Sean McVay told reporters that he expects Puka to play in Week 10. Now over to the Bills. Running back James Cook was upgraded to a limited participant in Thursday's practice. He's been dealing with an ankle injury that he accrued in your Week 9 matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. Also improving were defensive players Terrel Bernard, Joey Bosa, Taron Johnson, and DaQuan Jones, who were all non-participants until Thursday where they were listed as limited. Now over to the Panthers. Running back Rico Dowdle missed Wednesday's practice with a quad injury and was a limited participant on Thursday. Reports are saying that this is just the Panthers being cautious. They say that he's expected to play on Sunday and also note that he hasn't been officially given an injury designation. Now let's head over to one player who's still up in the air, and that is Washington Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels. Daniels had a nasty dislocation of his elbow in your Week 9 loss to the Seattle Seahawks, and head coach Dan Quinn has confirmed that you guys are waiting for second opinions on his elbow. He's been listed as a DNP at practice this week, but the team is still yet to put him on IR. He also still doesn't have a game designation for Week 10, so this is one I would keep an eye on. And lastly, onto a surprise injury report that was a clean slate. This one's for the Baltimore Ravens, who have been dealing with injury after injury this season. It's rare that teams enter the season with an empty injury report, let alone at mid-season. There's almost always at least one player dealing with something, but that's not the case for the Baltimore Ravens in Week 10. The Ravens have won 2 straight after losing 4 straight, and are eyeing a climb back to the top of the AFC North. And this is how you want to start it. So NFL fans, what do you think? Do any of these injuries worry you? What is your top headline headed into the weekend? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know down below, and don't forget to like and follow for all of your latest NFL news and updates.